Today we're going to be opening up this pair of shoes. This is the What The Jordan 4 Retro. This is the What The Jordan 4. So we've gotten all sorts of What The Jordan shoes where they take different models, whether it's the top 3 models or like several very important models in the lifespan of a shoe, and they put them together to storytell all of those shoes in one shoe. And the concept of all What Does are kind of the same. In the case of this What The, they have brought together the 4 original colorways of the Jordan 4 when it was first launched in 1989. And those are the black cement, the white cement, military blue, and fire red. The upper leather is pretty much the same, but all of the features are different. You have the back tab, one from the military blue and the other from the white cement. And then you have the lining, one from the white cement and one from the fire red. And the lining behind the tongue, one is from the military blue and one is from the fire red. These wing tabs that extend to the kind of lace crowns, they are also from different models. On one side you have the military red, on the other side you have the black cement. And then the other side you have the white cement and the military blue. So all 4 are represented on this signature part of the sneaker. Another part which not everyone notices on first glance is that the underlays under the netting, the mesh underlays under the netting, are from different shoes. So on one shoe, on the right shoe, you have the military blue coloring, and on the left shoe you have the black cement coloring from the bread. The tongue on the shoe, on the left shoe, which has the black cement underlay, well, what you have is the military blue tongue. On the right side that has the military blue underlay, you have the black cement tongue, albeit on this white cement, or actually all the other colors have a white base except for the black cement. And the shoes do come with this classic hang tag, but this one, the hang tag is actually reversed. Usually it's orange with see-through text or the see-through logo, but here we have the logo lockout in orange and the hang tag itself is transparent. Now, leather quality. The leather quality on this shoe is really good. It is quite similar, buttery, to the way that the metallic 4s were. So if you remember, we did a video a while back about the metallic 4s when those came out, and I was saying that there was a difference between the textured leather that's used on most of the shoe and the leather that's used on the collar panel. In the case of the What The Jordan 4, it appears that they've used the same textured leather even for the collar. So the lace tips actually have numbers written on them, one in gray, one in black, one in red, and one in blue. And those numbers are the original SKU numbers of each of the 4 models when they first came out in 1989. Now the pair does come with this extra set of black laces, but the black laces that they come with do not have that feature. They are only on the white colored laces which the shoes arrive in. You know, it's really hard to go wrong with a good pair of Jordan 4s, especially ones made at this quality, you know, with leather this nice and finishing this nice. And most importantly, another thing I talked about with those metallic 4s, a nice pointy toe on the toe box. The shapes of the 4s that came out probably since fall of last year have just been getting better and better. This is one of the first shoes that were getting better, and I actually think that the Metallic 4 had a better toe box and construction than this pair. That said, again, hard to go wrong with a great pair of 4s, especially ones that are paying tribute to the original colorways. Specifically with these ones where you got the beautiful Nike Air on the back, I think everyone really wants a pair of white cements with that tongue tab. But we did get the breads recently. We did get the white cements relatively recently, but I think that had a Jumpman. I'm not sure, it might have had a Jumpman, but the breads had the Nike Air on the back, which if you are an OG head, that does actually matter. I do care about that. Although, you know, those Metallic 4s were nice even with the Jumpman. Now, the main difference usually when it comes to having the Jumpman or not having the Jumpman is it an original colorway? This is not an original colorway, but since it's paying tribute to those original colorways, it makes sense that it has Nike Air, as if you had taken that component off of the original shoe and placed it on this What The Jordan 4. I do think it's well made. I do like the finishing on the shoe. I think that the What The nature of it is more subtle than other What The Jordans. Like, it's not too crazy. I think it would have been overboard if they had made one shoe black and one shoe white. You know, that would have made it difficult to wear, especially since 3 of the colorways, of the 4 colorways that we're talking about, did have white uppers to begin with, right? The military blue, fire red, and the white cement all had white uppers, so it makes sense for this to have an all-white upper, unless you had a way to make just some sections black, like maybe the lace loops could have been black. My other comment is I wish that there had been some of the red on the underlays, on the mesh underlays behind the netting, so maybe you could have black here and then the inside would be red, and then here would be blue, and then the inside would be black and then red, just so that there was a bit more what the-ness, a little bit more craziness to this shoe. But other than that, I think they're really clean. Now, I might not hold on to this pair because as much as I like them and as much as they are a clean pair, when I see the colors blue and white and red and think about basketball in the 1989 season where these were launched, because if I remember correctly, the Jordan 4 was first launched at All-Star Weekend in 1989. That's also the year when the Detroit Pistons, wearing blue, red, and white, beat the Bulls with the Jordan rules. So I can't help it. Like, I look at these shoes and I think Detroit Pistons. And maybe if it was not the 4, if it was like the 5, then it could be a memory of when the Bulls eventually beat the Pistons. I actually managed to pick these up on a restock at Nike Park. And so this came out in November, but they restocked it just a few weeks ago, and I was able to get my hands on one because of that restock. And, you know, if you're looking at resale prices, these guys have actually been going up consistently. So when they first dropped, as usual, the price dropped as normal, but the value of these shoes has been going up and up. So they did sell for $200, but now on resale, it's already starting to approach $300, which for a general release shoe, that's pretty good. So I'm not gonna hold on to these pair. I do like it, but I'm not attached to it. And every time I look at it, I keep thinking Detroit Pistons. I can't help it. Can you blame me? All right, so that is the What The Jordan 4. Very, very nice pair. Great leather. Nice subtle tribute to all of these colorways. If you are a fan of the 4, this is a great pickup. It's great value whether you're going to keep it in the closet for a while or if you're going to rock them. Hard to go wrong. Let me know your thoughts. So what is your favorite of these 4 shoes? Is it the military blue, the fire red, the black cement, or the white cement? If you were to make me choose, I would probably go for the military blue because I feel like it's the most 80s, and then the white cement. But everybody wants a white cement, so maybe get something that's a little bit different. Just my opinion. You can let me know in the comments what you think of this shoe. Which one is your favorite of the 4? Or you can just say, hey KO, how you doing? So yeah, all those things. I do appreciate that. My name is KO Kosha. Follow me on Instagram at KO Kosha, at Adjima Mag, and of course this our co-working space at Honeycomb Manila. We do enjoy bringing you stuff like this. If you do enjoy it, please do tell your friends and drop us a like. All right, stay safe, y'all. If you're going to go outside, please do wear a mask. We are mandatory mask here inside of Honeycomb. And wash your hands. All right, peace. And of course, this, our collaborative studios, Honeycomb Manila. It's a co-working space. You can come and work here. We do have a lot of safety precautions and a COVID manual that we're going to be giving away for free. So if you want to learn about any of that, you can go to honeycombmanila.com as well.